Hi, and welcome to Algebra, Lesson 6. We're in Kaplan's GED textbook, page 324 and 325. Today we're going to discuss the order of operations. Another way of saying this is PEMDAS, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. You have to ask yourself, what does that mean? Why would we say PEMDAS? Or why would we have a sentence, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally? Well, I'm going to explain that in the next slide. The order of operation gives us order, a sequence. Why do we do what we do? And here's an example. 4 plus the quantity 3 minus 1 plus 4 times 2. Try to follow along with me because this could be confusing, but I'm going to show you why there's a reason we need order. This problem is done now 3 times, and I got 3 different answers, which is the correct answer. So if I do 4 plus 3 minus 1, which is 2, 4 plus 2 is 6, plus, I'm going to group now, 4 times 2 is 8, so we have 6 plus 8, I get an answer of 14. The next one, 4 plus 3 minus 1, so that's 2, 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 4 is 10, times 2 is 20. Now I'm going a little silly on this last one. 4 plus 3 minus 1 is 2, so we have 6, times 2 is 12, plus that 4 gives me 16. Those are 3 different answers. Which is the correct one, and why? Some people don't like math, but I do, because it gives us order, structure. There's one right answer. There's no question. The reason for this is the order of operations. It tells us what to do. P, please, parentheses, exponents. We'll discuss that in a different lesson. Multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or PEMDAS. So this is another way of looking at it. Again, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Or, what does each word letter mean? Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. And I'm going to show you how we use this. You might be surprised that the answer is 14. But how'd I get that? We group numbers. The 4 is by itself, but there are numbers in the parentheses, 3 minus 1. Because parentheses comes first in order of operations, we do that first. 3 minus 1 is 2. We're going to set that aside. But if we keep going, multiplication goes next. 4 times 2 is 8. So we have the 2 from the parentheses. We now have the 8 from the multiplication. 2 plus 8 is 10, plus the 4. Addition or subtraction come last. 2 plus 8 plus 4 gives us the 14. And now it's your turn. So here is this equation or example or problem. 3 plus 2 times the quantity. When you have a number next to parentheses, it's multiplication. 4 minus 1, close parentheses, minus 10 divided by 2. That slash is your divided by or a fraction. Again, 3 plus 2 times the quantity 4 minus 1 minus 10 divided by 2. What comes first? What comes next? Parentheses, exponents, which we don't have, so you don't have to worry. Multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Take out a pencil and paper, try to figure it out, take your time, and I'll explain the answer in the next slide. Okay, so here's the way we solve this. The best way to do it is to group our numbers. Because the 3 is by itself, and that would be an addition, we do that last. Parentheses comes first. What's in parentheses? 4 minus 1, 3. And now we multiply the 3 times 2, which is 6. Okay, we now have 3 and 6. Next is the division. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So now we're going to put it all together. 3 plus 6 is 9, minus 5 is 4. So the answer is 4. Did you get that? If you did, great. If you didn't, go back, see if you can understand what I did and how and why I did it. And now it's time for your assignment. So reread or read page 324. See if you can solve any of the problems on 325. Redo it. Make sure you understand PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Remember, there's only one answer. So you have to make sure that it's the correct answer using the correct method. If you have any questions, just email me, jherring@greenbeltmd.gov. jherring@greenbeltmd.gov. See you next time.